Welcome back to another episode of Cactus Plays the amazing dating sim, Stay DPRK. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And this game saves like right where you left off, so I like that. There wasn't any backtracking.
Yes.
And
So what happened last time? Our guy Cactus is in the American military. He had pen pals in Korea
that he thought were dudes.
He goes to Korea and finds out that they were dank, cute chicks.
Yeah.
They took us to their house and we're staying in one of their rooms, and they're staying together in their room.
And we're learning about all the ways that North Korea is superior to everywhere
Right.
else.
Everything must one day become Korea.
Right, like regular power outages.
Yeah, and that Kim Jong-un wrote all of the Queen songs.
Yes. I forgot about that bit. And that we had a band shirt on from Germany.
Tokyo Hotel,
and they had to burn that shit.
Yeah, because it had Tokyo on it. Also, it was from Germany, so...
Yeah. So, like, no.
Two strikes. Two strikes and you get burned.
Yeah.
That's the Korean way.
And from what we can tell, the waifu on the left with the more well-endowed bits.
Yes. Jong, I think her name was.
Yeah, is the nicer one.
Yes.
And the one on the right...
Yoonji.
Yeah, is the tsundere chick, and I'm gonna fuck her.
All
or at
right.
least that's the plan.
As you'll see by our thumbnail, we picked her because Bobby hates me. Also, I don't like the way that the thumbnail turned out. It looks like shit, but get over it.
Yeah, that's fair. This isn't going to be a very long series,
Yeah.
So we're not going to put too much time or effort into it. Not that we do for any other game.
True. No, I'm putting a lot of time into Mass Effect 2. I'm choosing to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you know. Anywho, so at the end of the last time, the lights went out, and they're just like, oh well, that's just a thing that happens.
Yeah, and Kim Jong-un was the one that decided that this was the most viable option to save up electricity to fend off foreign invaders.
Yes.
Because generators won't work, because he has a doctorate in electrical engineering.
Of course.
Right. That he got in a week.
Same.
Yes. Okay, so, let's see, Cactus. So what do we do while we wait for the electricity to come back on? I mean, I guess we could all just take a nap.
You have group napping in the United States?
Not really. Well, not at least after kindergarten. But I just meant it as a way to pass the time, not as a group activity.
Oh, bang, okay. We are missing some of the ingredients for the kimchi. We could walk to the local mart and see if there's any there to pick up. Unless you'd prefer under-seasoned kimchi. I do know most Americans are not accustomed to eating spicier foods, that's true.
Yeah. They clearly do not teach you about Tex-Mex or Cajun cuisine, do they?
Of course not. American cuisine is an abomination.
That's kind of fair.
Flavorless, colorless, lifeless, all processed at speedy slop joints. Like King Donald's. It's among the most inferior cooking in the world. I disagree.
I really don't feel like correcting your myopic view of American food. Let's all just go get the ingredients you need.
Yes, let's all get along. We're all friends here. And it is a bit of a walk to the market to get what we need.
We're walking? I figured we'd ride in the see no Korea, hear no Korea, speak no Korea mobile again. I like that.
Why the attitude? You're in the military, you know we can't freely allow foreigners to see direct routes between points. But walking from our barracks to a market gains you no useful information. He does have, what do Westerners call it? Spunk. Yes, I think that's it.
I'll show you my spunk.
Oh shit. But come along. Let's go get what Yoonji needs.
She grabs my hand, and I clam up again. I can't say I'm unhappy, but I'm not great with girls. But it doesn't seem Jong has a problem with grasping my hand. Maybe she's unaware of what holding hands means. But I'm not surprised, since this is the third time she's done it. What is surprising is I feel my other hand being grabbed. I turn to that side and I see Yoonji has claimed that hand for herself. Oh yes, she noticed I've seen her and blushes.
Oh shit. Don't get me wrong or anything. I'm not doing this because I want to, Baka.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you don't go running off. We could be getting in big trouble if you were found walking around without a guide. So I'm just leading you. Don't make anything out of it, okay?
Yes. It would appear Yunji, on the other hand, is fully aware what holding hands can mean. Thanks for looking out for me, I guess. I roll my eyes when she's not looking.
Stop saying weird things like that. I told you I'm just making sure you don't get lost.
They both head out the door with me in tow. Oh yes. Good times. About 20 minutes later, we're outside of a small market. A 20-minute walk to... Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah. More like the outskirts. Sure.
Good job.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm tired. Fuck you. We aren't actually in Pyongyang, are we? Fuck! God damn it!
No barracks. We'll be going to visit the city instead of staying in the city.
It seems like it's either auto or nothing. I thought all visitors were supposed to be in the city.
I already told you the glorious leader made an exception for you.
Slow that shit down.
Now let's hurry up and go in.
So we walk in the... Oh, god damn it. Fuck you. Did you do the opposite?
Oh god.
To finish the kimchi. She had mentioned green onions to me, so I made a beeline for the produce. There has to be a happy medium here.
Here, just take... No! God damn it! Fuck a shitty cock. Alright.
I'm starting to notice problems with this game.
Here you go. Use that instead.
No, god. There. Because it was at this. There we go.
We should have no problem getting what you need, Yunji. This is a shambles, by the way. Everything.
Yeah.
Korean stores are always so full of delicious and lovingly grown produce.
Something seemed off there. God damn it!
Escape. Escape. Jong has been more casual with how she talks. That last line seemed forced. And I think I know why as I find the produce. A cursory glance would only give you the impression of having a well-stocked stand of vegetables. Upon closer inspection, though...
Plastic?
What are you muttering over there?
Half of this food isn't real. I mean, this radish right here, it's too shiny. I really don't think the FDA has a recommended daily allowance of plastic.
Well, you're not in America, are you?
And yes, they do. Anyways, they don't seem to be listening to me too much, and they continue looking for ingredients. Looking at the wall where the canned goods are gives a similar impression. Closer inspection is all it takes to see what it is. The shells over there don't even look like there's real food on them. I've seen better artwork in a no-budget visual novel where the developer skimped on paying artists. Jong walks over to me with a worried look. Yeah, I can see, look at this, isn't, yeah.
We're almost done. Please don't say anything else. This is something that you do not understand, and speaking on it, it's no good.
No good. No good. Fine, I'll be a good little soldier. It's nut up or shut up for now, I guess. Jong smiles at that, though it's tough to tell if it's a smile of relief or nervousness. Yunji walks over to us.
Hey, I left my wallet back at the house. Did you bring yours, Jong? No, I thought you had yours. One of us will have to go back and get the money.
Wait, it's okay. I brought my wallet. But we never did exchange any of my cash for one. Will he be okay with American dollars?
Yes, I think the shopkeeper prefers euros. He'll still take American money. Give me your wallet and I'll go pay.
I hand her my wallet and she walks back to the shopkeeper. She comes back and I check the billfold area. Doesn't appear to be too ravaged. $1.50 can barely buy a soda on base. Fresh produce is basically unheard of. Hell, even that plastic food looked better than some of the stuff I've had on base.
Well, with this settled, let's go back to the barracks. Is that a thing with the plastic food in Korean stores?
Sure.
Huh.
Why not? Probably. I imagine in the touristy spots, yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Hey, at least we're staying in, a proper city and not the cardboard one.
True.
Hi, Biscuit. 20 minutes later, we're back at their barracks. The power is back on, and Yuji gets right to work finishing the kimchi. Jung has turned on the radio.
Thank you for tuning into One Korea, One Voice. Here is today's top story. Our glorious leader took a well-deserved day off today by playing a round of golf at Pyongyang Old Course Number 1. As expected of the son of our beloved former leader, he shares his father's natural talent for golf. Our glorious leader broke his father's record with a 40 under par 32 for the round.
What?
Impressive. Included in his round was a streak of 9 holes in 1, a feat only he has ever done in the world.
What? Guess the glorious leader missed his true calling of dominating the world tour of professional golfers.
Dinner's ready.
Jung turns off the radio as we both walk over to the dining table. Dinner does look good. You just made a traditional kimchi along with kongbap. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing these right, and if I offend somebody, I'm sorry. I don't know Korean at all. I know one word in Korean,
Yeah.
and that's Toki is bunny, apparently.
Yes,
That's
true story.
That's it. Southerners would call it beans and rice. Wow, this looks delicious, Yuji. She blushes a little at my praise. It's really kind of cute. Well then, itadakimasu. Okay,
Wait, what was that?
Itadakimasu? That thing said before every meal? Something about, I take this food, thanks for making it, right? It also has to do with, Mount Fuji and all that. Anyways, it's complicated.
Idiot. You're mixing up our Asian countries. That's Japanese.
Yeah.
In Korean, it would be y'all mug get some nida.
Yeah, I'm certain we butchered that one.
I'm sure. And honestly, we don't do that very often. Often? Try it all. It gets annoying hearing that before every meal.
Toss and shade of Japan. Can I at least say it once?
I'd rather you not pick up that habit. Just say thanks, neat.
Thanks, Yuji. The rest of the meal is eaten in silence. But that food is pretty good. Yuji can definitely cook. Afterwards, I help clear the table and wash the dishes. The girls protest a little, but seemed grateful in the end. It's getting late, though.
I think it's time to turn in for the night. Tomorrow we'll present you with some places to go. And one of us will escort you there.
Just one of you? Why not both? Don't be greedy, Baka.
3 is a crowd. Plus, one of us has to clean up around here some and maybe go to the store to pick up a sleeping mat.
Sorry again about the bedroom. I'll try and get some rest, but I'm pretty excited for tomorrow.
Yes, I am as well, but we do need to rest. Fuck my cock.
Good night, Joan. Good night, Yuji. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams!
They both leave the room, but Yuji pops her head back in quickly.
Oh yeah, it's Thursday. We have artillery drills tonight. Don't let it scare you.
Awesome. She snickers. Oh yeah, I'll be waiting. What?
No. Sweet dreams.
Her English really is terrible. Good morning, drill instructor! I don't remember setting an alarm last night. And it's not like I needed the reminder that I'm in Korea. After rubbing my eyes for a few minutes, I take a look around. The sun isn't even visible yet, just the pre-dawn glow creeping over the horizon. It looks like the alarm is blaring from a cell phone sitting on my nightstand. It looks like something out of the 80s. I flip it open. Did they have like one of the the really big fucking cell phones?
Like the big cell phones, right? That have like the yeah, big boy. We're gonna get cancer.
Oh, Okay, sure. It's set to 5:30. 5 goddamn 30!
Just for your guys' knowledge, that's an hour and a half after I get up every weekday.
Yeah. And about 10 minutes after I get up, even though Kevandre is usually waiting on me because we carpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 10 minutes after you get up?
Yeah.
Even though we leave 20 minutes before that?
And we've already been at work, like, for a couple minutes at that point. Yeah.
What are you doing, fam?
Yeah, look, I don't wake up.
Okay.
Who sets an alarm this early?
Oh, good, you are awake, and I see you found your new phone.
I like her in the uniform. It's very cute.
Yes.
For someone as curvy as Jung, she sure can be sneaky when moving. Yeah, I sure did. I think everyone on base could hear this thing go off.
It's the latest model of innovative technology. Even citizens of Korea aren't able to get such a phone yet. Consider it a welcoming gift from our government to you.
She gives a bright smile to me as she says this. Too much talking, I'm not used to it. Shut up. Thanks.
Yoonji's making breakfast, so please clean up and come on out soon.
As she exits the room, I finally take a good look at my new phone. It's a Motorola Dyntech model.
Oh, Motorola.
Yeah. What in the... This phone would have been new about 30 years ago. Yeah. In terms of cellular technology, this thing is ancient. I mean, fossilized dinosaur shit ancient. This sucks. I just bought my phone only a month ago. Wonder where it is. Some North Korean official is probably swiping through all my stuff as we speak.
Elsewhere. I'm telling you, this is the newest model. Sleek black casing and a 64 gig memory model. Nice.
I don't care how many gigs of RAM it has, the thing goes through a full battery charge in like 2 hours. And you drop the thing half a meter onto a pillow and the screen shatters.
At least it can stream movies.
Like I'd want to see another rerun of 101 War Memorials to see in Pyongyang.
Fair enough. Into the trash it goes.
Dick? Yeah, probably something like that. Well, at least this one can take pictures. Low quality, low resolution pictures that can't be enlarged into decent prints. I wonder what contacts are on here, and if I can add my own. There appears to be 2 contacts, Jong and Yuji. Maybe I can add my cousin to the list for quick texting. How do you even go about password protecting the contents? I can't even add anyone to this phone. Frustrated, I head towards the bathroom. Well, at least this is something they're up to date with in North Korea. It's pretty ordinary. Ordinary sink, ordinary shower, and really, really ordinary toilet. I mean, there's nothing special about this toilet at all. White porcelain flush handle. Looks like an older 3-point gallons per flush model. What the fuck?
Yes.
It's completely inauspicious. No fancy buttons to push or anything that might attack me like a Dream Drencher water gun. Seriously, I cannot express how plain and ordinary this toilet is.
What an exciting time.
Jeez, this place must be getting to me. I'm pondering the existential properties of the goddamn latrines here. I guess I'll take a quick shower. A few minutes later. After showering, I hear a voice coming from the kitchen.
Are you going to come out for breakfast anytime soon? Or are you going to waste this month's entire water ration?
I don't think I took any longer in the restroom than normal.
You took 2 minutes staring at the toilet alone. Yeah, that's fair.
What, do you have cameras in the bathroom? Come on.
Of course not. Don't be ridiculous.
So they do.
Now get over here so we can all have breakfast.
I'll be right there. After yesterday's debacle with my Tokyo Hotel t-shirt, I've decided to stick to plain clothing. I cannot emphasize how plain my clothing is.
Yes.
White porcelain t-shirt.
Impressive.
A pair of tan cargo pants and a blue t-shirt would be fine, right? Donning my clothing, I head over to the table for breakfast.
Good morning. I hope you rested well.
As well as can be expected for the first night in a new place. I'm used to it though, so it's all good.
So glad to hear it. Your seat is at that end, if you'd be so kind so we can serve you.
Thanks, I'm looking forward to it. The two girls will be sitting on either side of me. Yunji brings out a plate of cold noodles, rice gruel, and what appears to be some beef in a sauce. Once everyone is seated, we begin eating. I've never had cold noodles for breakfast before. It's okay. Doesn't compare to cold pizza, but still, not bad.
Well, I'm so glad you were able to compare my handmade meal with a leftover American takeout.
Hey, look, it's better than most people can do, okay?
Yeah.
Just take the compliment. Move on. Don't be like that. I take handmade meals over takeout any day.
Yes, Yunji, I don't think he meant anything by it. Whatever.
I really like her. We finish eating. I help clean up the dishes, despite their protest.
I feel bad letting you clean up after breakfast alone. You're our guest. You should be relaxing.
It's okay, really. I'm used to KP duty.
Kinky pics?
Sure. I remember this one time. Oh man, Gunny was so pissed. He had me cutting potatoes all night. After like hour 4, I was so in the zone, I swear to God I almost peeled a grenade that fell in the box. Besides, the quicker you both get done, the quicker we can get out and explore.
Are all Westerners so forgetful? Fuck. I don't know what's going on with me today, my friends.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm dead. Still a little,
Do we
baked
need... Yeah.
from last night.
Oh, okay.
So, it's fine.
Let's all take a drink.
Yeah, Bobby's drinking a Not Your Father's vanilla creme.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
We told you yesterday that only one of us could go with you each day. One of us has to stay behind in case the glorious leader calls and needs us.
Right. Sorry, I had forgotten.
We have a list of potential places you're allowed to visit here. Each day you can pick an area and one of us will accompany you there.
How will you know who gets to go? I don't have to pick between the two of you, do I? Because seriously, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings here.
You don't have to worry about a thing. We each have our own areas that we know more about than the other. So whichever area you select, the one most suited to taking you there will go with you.
I guess that makes sense.
Great. Can we quit with the territorial?
Tutorial.
Now and pick a...
Tutorial.
Toot. Or oral. And pick a date place already?
Not toot oral. That's a thing from Dresden and a fanfic.
Oh. Yes.
Did you just say date place?
Is that not correct?
Yeah. Let me look at that map.
Certainly. Here you go.
Jung hands me a piece of paper. It's in pretty rough shape. I didn't realize I'd have to fill out a ditto sheet while on vacation.
I like
great.
that.
Yeah. Evil this way. Best Korea.
Occupied Korea.
China, not evil. Yeah. That's great. I like this. What are you blabbering? Oh, that's you.
What are you blabbering on about now?
I'm commenting on this pitiful excuse for a map you've given me.
Wrecked.
It looks like something an elementary school with no funding for a decent photocopier would print.
I'll have you know that map was printed by the prestigious brigade of Korean cartographers, using the finest machines and printing technology.
If you say so.
Shut up and pick a date location already.
I like her a lot. Okay, so I guess we can't pick there. Also, not Pyongyang. To buy cabbage, salt, bullets, rice.
Fair enough.
No go to Nippon. Yep, that's great. Shout out that other game.
Yeah.
I can't read that very well.
Bikini spirits here?
Sure. Okay. Evil, occupied Korea. You shall not pass. Wall. Kaesong. On this day. Pueblo. Pyongyang. Rongna PPG. Okay, is there anyone that we want in particular?
How about Yonggakdo?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. This island just outside the center of the city looks promising. It's called Yanggakdo. How about we go there for the day?
Looks like I'll be the one taking you out then. Dress comfortably and bring your phone and wallet. If we're lucky, we may get a whole day of games.
My phone. Uh-huh. Anyway, games? What kind of games? Will we get to participate?
I'm afraid not. You will only be spectators. Yangakdo is home to a 30,000-seat multi-purpose stadium.
Well, that's fine too. What will we be watching? Baseball? Basketball?
Original leader forbid we ever host Americanized sports at one of our beloved stadiums.
But isn't the glorious leader a huge basketball fan?
We all have our faults. But we'll be watching the world's game at Yangakdo Stadium. I'm probably fucking that up, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. You don't mean.
Football!
Football? I played back in high school. Oh man, I didn't know you guys liked football here.
They mean soccer, right?
The touchdowns, the quarterback sacks, the excitement.
Touchdown? I'm talking about the most glorious game ever invented.
You don't mean soccer, right?
Now you've done it.
Turning back to Yoonji, it appears everything in her body, from her teeth to her fist, are clenched in anger for some reason.
What did you say?
Look, I don't hate soccer or anything, but if I wanted to watch overpaid guys fake injuries, yeah, that's fair.
That's true.
I'd rather...
You did it again.
Did what? What? Wow. Yuji has grabbed me by the collar and is barking in my face. A lesson man would have crapped his pants by now, or humidified his silkies.
Call the greatest game on earth soccer one more time and you'll be drinking your kimchi through a straw.
Calm down, Yoonji. We call it soccer in America because we have a different, manly sport called football.
It's not really all that manly.
No. Well, there was that one guy who called it European kickball, but that never caught on.
I am well aware of your country's particularly bad habit of bastardizing football and thinking your form of it is superior. By the time you leave this country, you'll never utter the word soccer again. This I swear.
I'm starting to think this is a bad idea. Good choice, by the way, sir.
Yoonji, be nicer. Remember, part of your low citizen scores were due to bad social interaction. This is a chance to improve on those and learn how to act around boys. Don't say that out loud, as if I'd want to interact with stupid guys.
That's fair. I don't want to interact with guys either. I got my one, and he's doing the voices of the chicks.
That's right.
So you know where we're at.
Exactly. It's perfect.
So I'm the guinea pig then.
A cute guinea pig, though.
Oh, thanks. Cute? Now you're just making fun of me.
Speak for yourself, Jong. It's not like I feel that way too, stupid.
Yes, they had to include the buck.
Yeah. You never were a good liar, Yoonji. It's okay to tell him he's handsome. Americans are vain in that way.
Bitch!
She's not wrong.
No, he's not. She's not.
He'll appreciate it, even if you didn't mean it.
That's very true. Don't do that.
Even though you do.
Thanks.
We can discuss your relative attractiveness some other time.
Relative, thanks. You're great.
Right now, we need to get ready and head over to Yangakdo.
Roger. Let me grab my things and we can head out.
You will want to change your shirt to something with red or white on it. They are the colors of the home club there. If you don't have something, we'll go get you a shirt on the way.
Oh, is it not okay to just wear what I already have on?
Of course not. Spectators of the home team must wear their colors. Anything less would not be a true display of unity.
Oh, bummer. I was just about to change into my American flag shirt. ... An awkward silence washes over the room.
Yeah.
Neither one of them seems to be laughing. That was a joke, you know. Haha.
Just hurry up and change already. You're wasting time. At this rate, we won't get very good seats for the first match.
Got it. Hurrying up, oh mighty soccer snob. Oh, he said it again. I leap and run to the bedroom before Yoonji can say or do anything at my light jest. I'm finding that it's kind of fun and a little scary to push her buttons some. Checking my suitcase, it looks like I didn't pack any red or white shirts. I did pack a red windbreaker. I guess I could zip that up and blend in.
Didn't you just wear a plain white shirt yesterday?
Yeah. Hope it doesn't get too hot, but at least if it rains, I'm covered. Grabbing my wallet and rather poor excuse for a passable cell phone, I make my way back out.
So you have a death wish, I see.
I pretty much expected her to be fuming just a bit. I didn't expect it to be so cute, though, especially the way her nose wrinkles. Oh, Death, how I yearn for your sweet embrace.
Don't make fun of me.
Out of the corner of my eye, I can see Jean giggle a little bit.
You seem to be immune to my sister's charm. She certainly manages to frighten the soldiers around her, though. I can't help it if they're pathetic wimps who can't handle me. Let's get going. The driver's waiting for us.
Before I can say anything more, Hyunji has grabbed my hand and is dragging me out the doorway. Fortunately, it's not too long of a walk to the car. The driver is waiting, and he raises his eyebrow just a little at the sight of Hyunji leading me by the hand. I swear I think I heard him mutter, "Whipped already," under his breath, which is fair.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Quickly, get in. Driver, to Yangakto right away.
The driver nods and gets in. The car fires up, or sputters more like, and we're on our way.
Making our way downtown.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
If that was the whole backing track for this game, just over and over again. That'd be awesome. Not too long after the partition between the front seat and back seat drops, allowing me to view the drive, such as it is. I've read that horribly. I had no idea how horrible the roads are here. We're practically driving on a bare rock garden. It's bumpy as hell, too. My head is bobbing like I'm at a metal concert.
I apologize for the bumpy ride. We are slated to get paving sometime in the near future.
Well, that's good.
Why the jacket? I don't think it's going to get cold. In fact, it'll likely get hot.
The truth is, it's the only thing close to red or white shirt I brought with me. Mostly in case it rained. I guess if it gets hot, I could look around and buy a t-shirt or jersey or something.
We can likely find you a suitable t-shirt, but no one but official players may wear team jerseys. It's almost like blasphemy.
What? Really? In America, people wear team jerseys all the time. You're almost not a fan if you don't.
Sounds like a silly place. People who aren't on the team wearing the team's uniform.
Speaking of uniforms, I just noticed something. Why are you wearing yours? I thought we were all supposed to wear red or white, and you're decked out for a parade.
That's because I'm supporting my team through solidarity. My team is the April 25th Sports Clubs, which belongs to the People's Army. Since you are not part of our army, you just need to wear their team colors.
Okay, guess I understand. Did you ever play football?
No, there was never enough interest in a women's football club. I ended up on the volleyball team a couple times. I'm sure you did.
You're so small. I can see that. You certainly have the build for volleyball.
What do you think you're saying?
You just look like a volleyball player. You know how some people just look like they belong in a certain sport when you see them? I see you and I think volleyball.
Ah, I see. Like how you'd make a good sumo wrestler.
God. Yeah, exactly. Just, alright. I see how it is. Maybe I was going to say you had the legs for volleyball, but I bet you just like shouting "Spike" during the game.
Wait, do you mean to tell me you've been staring at my legs?
It's not my fault uniforms are basically miniskirts. Why are uniforms so short, anyways?
Fabric shortage. We all had to make sacrifices.
To be fair, awesome.
Yeah.
If our entire army was in miniskirts, guys and girls, I'm an equal opportunist. We could all see those shiny legs. You know, I think that would be a much more interesting place.
All of the military guys are just like, I just shaved, feel.
Yeah. Well, at least they're dress uniforms. Obviously, combat uniforms, you need to have pants and all that stuff. But for dress uniforms, you know, mini skirts and heels, 100%.
A kilt.
Right. And next you're going to tell me that all the male soldiers just wear booty shorts.
Of course not. They are, as you say it, commandos. Is that right?
Note to self, do not stand too close to Korean military guys. Anyways, I'm just saying that you have the body type of a volleyball player. That's all. Don't read too much into it. It's a compliment.
Americans have odd ways of complimenting people.
Better shift subjects before she combats me over that, too. So who is playing today?
The main event features April 25 in a friendship game against Urchim FC from Mongolia. Before that will be a ceremony featuring performances to honor the Workers' Party. Leading off the event are 2 DPR Korea League games. Kingwoncha Sports Club will play against M-Rock-gang Sports Club to start, and that will be followed by Ryumyongsu Sports Club against Pyongyang City Sports Club.
That's a lot of football.
It's a lot of suck
football for one day.
It is in celebration of a prestigious historical event from the Workers' Party. As a result, they wanted to make a whole day of it. You should be thankful. We'll have hours of entertaining football as well as musical performances.
So, what event is being celebrated?
Workers' Party secret, I can't tell you.
Of course not. Can't or won't?
Yes.
Fair enough. I think you don't know, and all you care about is non-stop football.
That's fair. So perceptive and such a sharp tongue. You should give it something better to do.
Wait, didn't you just make a... I don't know.
Nice.
Before I can finish my thought, Yuji has shoved a sour lollipop in my mouth.
I'm into it.
What did you do that for? Why on earth are you just carrying around lollipops?
To give your tongue something better to do. You seem disappointed by this. And because I like candy. I'm sweet like that.
Yes. Sweet isn't the exact word I would use, but, you know, Yuji might know far more English than she led me to believe. So how long until we get to the stadium?
Not too much further. We're getting close to the Yonggak Bridge. If you look out that way, you can see Yonggakdo International Hotel. It's the second largest building in Korea, and many tourists stay there. It features a revolving restaurant on the 47th floor, as well as various entertainment venues in the basement. Nearby is the Pyongyang International Cinema Hall, which hosts the Pyongyang International Film Festival every 2 years.
A film festival? That sounds neat. When's the next one slated for?
It's actually later this year, but unfortunately not during your visit. A shame. Our glorious leader has graciously been allowing more Western films to be shown.
Well, that's good, right? Your film students would be able to learn more from some of the films being made by the West. She raises her eyebrow and scoffs at me.
You have it backwards, Yankee.
Oh, nice.
That's some Bobby shit right there.
Yep.
Glorious leader graciously brings in Western films he thinks have potential. And then he personally edits them so that the product is even better.
Nice. He edits them? You mean the scripts, right?
No, he takes a physical copy of the film and makes his ingenious edits. Only then is it fit to be shown at our film festival and around the world. I even have a picture of me at one of the Korean premieres from last year. It's in my bag.
She starts running through her purse and presents to me a Polaroid photo.
Lame.
It's of her standing next to a movie poster for what should be the popular superhero movie, General America. Love it. Except he's had the North Korean flag poorly edited onto his uniform. Oh god. Oh no. At this next one, it looks like they even edited terrible CGI into the original Star Battles. No wait, that was our fault. That's good. I appreciate that. These posters look familiar, but they've been altered. Badly at that. I've seen better edits and Micro Hard Painter.
Micro Hard Painter?
I like this game.
Well, of course it was altered. Glorious Leader edited the film and then had the posters changed accordingly.
This is so wrong. On so many levels. Next thing you know, oh god help me, the last photo is in the set is of the Titanic ship. But it looks like someone edited an American submarine launching torpedoes.
That'd be a more interesting story.
I would watch that. These certainly add a new perspective to my favorite movies.
Of course they do. The Glorious Leader himself oversees all of the production.
Hey wait, didn't the Glorious Leader's father kidnap some South Korean director to make movies for him? Yoonji starts to get flushed, and her mouth twists into a frown.
Of course not. He came here willingly.
That's why he escaped when he was in Vienna, right?
No, it was... driver, go faster!
Yoonji kicks the seat. It's always funny to make her fret, but one of these days she'll probably stab me. I should be careful. Or not.
Yeah,
just
let it ride.
Yeah, keep poking that bear, and eventually something magical will happen. Well, enough of ruining my favorite films.
Getting stabbed is something magical?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you read a whole bunch of books on magic and stuff like that? Getting stabs in a lot of them.
Oh, okay. Or
Right?
pretending to get stabbed.
Or just getting actual stabbed.
Oh, okay.
Right? I mean, what do you think happened down in Mexico to get rid of all the red vampires?
Okay.
Somebody got stabbed.
Fair.
It's a magical thing.
Way to go, Coates.
Talking shit about my favorite hobby.
Uh-huh. Your favorite hobby is getting stabbed?
You look really good in all of those photos. I think that's the first time I've ever seen you out of your uniform.
Why are you complimenting me all of a sudden?
Tactical retreat. Anyways, it really looked nice.
That's not appropriate. Just what sort of girl do you think I am? Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh, I like this. Which one? A tsundere? You are such a tsundere. Ever heard of the term tsundere? Tsun plus dere equals tsundere equals you.
Third one?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Clearly you're a refined, sophisticated young lady of high standard. In North Korea, the player doesn't make the choices. The choices make the player, or something like that.
You forgot intelligent.
Anyway, you should learn how to take a compliment. I look out the window and we're about to cross over the bridge onto the island.
We'll be there shortly. I got a text from HQ that said there will be an intermission between the first two games. We can go to the revolving restaurant and get lunch there if you like. You might even find some souvenirs there.
Sure, sounds like a plan. A few minutes later, we're pulling into the parking lot of Yanggato Stadium. Before I even step out of the car, I can feel the intense heat of the midday sun.
We should be able to get decent seats from the first match if we hurry.
I'm already regretting my choice of wearing the jacket. I can already feel sweat dripping down my forehead. Having to go up a couple flights of stairs before isn't helping either. Oh, damn. Is there any water around here? I'm getting pretty hot.
Sorry, it's early.
Yeah, we're not used to talking this much.
I told you not to wear the jacket. Why didn't you listen?
Because I didn't have a t-shirt in the colors you insisted on me wearing. Well, I did until you burned it, but that's neither here nor there.
I can go pick us up some drinks. I don't want you to miss out on the game, though.
I don't want you to miss out on the game, though.
Yeah, that's what Cactus said. That's uncharacteristically thoughtful of you, but I'll go get us some water.
I sit and wait while Yunji heads back into the concourse to get water. I'm really getting hot with this jacket on, but there's nothing to be done. If I take it off, Yunji will get mad that I'm wearing a yellow t-shirt now? Wasn't it blue?
I don't remember.
It was blue.
Sure.
So I'll be stewing my own sweat for this game. Lovely.
Here you are. I got us the maximum amount of bottles allowed. 2 each.
She hands me a bottle of water. It seems okay.
It's imported from China, so you'll be fine drinking it.
Great. I'm dying over here. I never imagined Korea could get this hot. As I go to drink, what sounds like a huge cheer from erupts from the crowd. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't edit this well.
Yeah.
Erupts from the crowd. Looking at the field, the first two teams to take the pitch are walking out and warming up. However, for what sounded like a great cheer, I don't see a lot of enthusiasm from the crowd. Most are sitting and chatting or reading something. Recorded crowd noises?
I'm sorry, come again?
The cheer that erupted. It was from a recording. Everyone here is pretty much staring at their feet.
Yes, well, the PA worker was just trying to pump the crowd up. Yes, pump the crowd up by prompting them to cheer the teams entering. It's quite normal. They'll be starting the match soon. Care to place a wager?
That seems highly unfair. I know nothing about the teams playing. How do I know one of the teams doesn't have some star player?
All of the teams are teams. All of the players on the team. All of the teams are teams.
Yeah.
That's good. All of the players on the teams are Korean.
I meant, how do I know if one of these teams has a superior player?
Sounds to me like you're afraid of making a wager.
I don't mind betting when I have an idea of what I'm betting on.
We aren't wagering much, just who picks up the lunch tab.
Fine. You're on. Who's playing again?
Kingwancha Sports Club is acting as the away team, and they're all in white uniforms. And Rock Gang Sports Club is a home team, and they are in the green jerseys.
Anything else you can tell me about the teams?
And Rock Gang, fucking that up, I'm sure,
Yeah.
is the team owned by the Ministry of People's Security. They are usually very good and have won many league titles. Kingwancha is from the city of Sinuiju
Yeah, sure.
and shares a border with the Chinese city Dandong. They have a streak of league titles in the 1990s but haven't been as good since.
So I just pick a team, you get the other, and whichever team loses, that person buys lunch.
Yes, now hurry up before they kick off.
Maybe King Wancha has some of those banned Chinese Olympians. Although, Rock Gang is owned by a government security group.
Heads or tails?
Sure.
Alexa, flip a coin.
Heads.
Heads. I'll take the underdog and go with King Wancha. Or whatever. They may not be owned by a government security group, but maybe they have some Chinese players hiding in the ranks.
That is the wrong thing to say. That is doubtful. If they were caught, the punishment would be severe. However, it's not unheard of for teams to sneak in other Asian players and pass them off as Korean.
Well, I'm sticking with my decision. King Wancha for the win!
No, it's Kingwancha Sports Club, not FTW. What does FTW even mean? I've heard FC with names, but not FTW.
Internet jargon. It's an abbreviation of for the win.
Typical lazy Westerner. Why not just say for the win? It's only 3 little words. Just when I thought Westerners couldn't get any stranger.
For the win. FTW. Yeah, FTW actually has
It
more.
takes longer.
Yeah. A loud whistle blows, signifying the start of the match.
I didn't care for that.
Both teams are pretty good, and the match goes along evenly at first. Kingwancha has a striker named Min Ji Woo, who can really boot the ball. Surprisingly, when he scores on a hard kick from just inside the penalty arc, Yunji goes nuts. I thought you were an April 25 fan. Why so boisterous for Min Ji Woo?
I appreciate his powerful kicks, but yes, April 25 is my team. Maybe he can just join them next year. I believe he becomes a free agent after this season.
I have to admit, it's pretty cool the way Yunji gets into the game. She's almost as rabid as any college football fan, cheering, screaming at the refs, throwing things at the field. By halftime, Rock Gang has tied the score at 1-up, and I think I've sweated off half my weight in this jacket. I chug down my second water and wipe my brow. Still not enough. I'm melting like chocolate bars in the middle of the desert. Just when I feel like passing out, Yunji hands me another bottle of water.
You look like you need this more than I do.
Yeah, at least you're not overheating. Thanks for looking out for me, though.
Wait, why do you think I'm looking out for you? I just can't have you dying in the middle of the stands. It would cause an international incident. So I'm doing it for the glorious leader's sake, not yours. So stop talking about it already.
That's fair. Yunji always gets so defensive. I smile at her anyway. The game resumes for the second half a few minutes later. King Wancha fights violently, but one of their midfielders draws a whistle that awards Rock Gang a penalty kick, which he converts easily. 15 minutes later, the match is over, with Rock Gang victorious at 2-1.
It would appear a certain American owes their date a free lunch.
No need to rub it in. I'll gladly pay my wager.
Let's go. I'd like to see if we can get you a shirt before we eat. You look stupid hot over there.
Oh, so I'm stupid hot now, eh?
Shut up, stupid.
You're too easy to mess with. Come on, let's go. I like her a lot. We head out and meet the driver, and we're off to the International Hotel. It doesn't take too long to get there. There are barely any cars on the road. Once there, we head to the gift shop to poke around for a t-shirt. My wandering eyes notice a book display, and I can't resist heading to it. The small section has headers like a typical bookstore: fiction, non-fiction, autobiography. Glancing at the titles, they might as well be marked as propaganda. Sunrise Leader, From Poverty to People's Champion. Crush the Invaders, How Neoclassic Leader Destroyed the American Army. The Amorous Adventures of Liberator Leader. Oh my.
Hey, leader.
I would want to read that one. Yeah, let's go look for a t-shirt.
There's a rack of shirts over here we can look through.
I walk over to check out the selection. There isn't much to speak of. Most are plain and not in my size. After a few minutes, I finally find a red t-shirt with 4.25 in white on it. It's actually a little big on me, but it's better than wearing a windbreaker. I guess this one will work.
Very nice, but it's an official t-shirt of April 25. I approve.
I purchase it for a relatively reasonable price, I think, and go change into it, wrapping my jacket around my waist by the sleeves. We then take the elevator to the revolving restaurant. I noticed that, for some reason, the buttons on the elevator skip from floor 4 to 6. Hey, why does the elevator not have a button for floor 5?
Unlucky number, so we skipped over it.
That's a new one. I've heard of number 13 being unlucky, but never 5. I also heard of 4
Yeah,
being unlucky.
4 is unlucky in Japan, right? I'm not sure, but that is why there is no 5th floor.
This is probably just because they wanted to rip off like almost scene for scene from Go Go Nippon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. When we get to the floor of the revolving restaurant, we are immediately led to a table. The menu is fairly extensive, offering a variety of Korean dishes. What would you say I should order here?
I recommend the Korean food.
Thanks. No need for sarcasm. It just meant that I wanted to know what was good on their menu.
The cold buckwheat noodles are good. They come topped with vegetables, pork, and gochujang. The barbecued meats are usually good, but stay away from the dog meat.
So that's not just a myth, and dog is served in Korea.
Meat is meat, be it from a cow, dog, or horse.
Look, 2 of those are not quite acceptable. And a person?
The sanctions aren't that bad.
I think I'll stick to the kimchi and buckwheat noodles.
As you wish.
The waiter comes and takes our order. Yunji must be hungry as she orders barbecue chicken. I hope it's chicken anyways. Before long, our order arrives and we settle in to eat.
How does it taste? Is it good?
Thinking about it, I've had far better, but it's certainly plentiful. It sort of makes me feel guilty though, considering the lack of food I've seen. It's good, though the kimchi you made for me was better.
You liked my kimchi that much? You flatter me. My kimchi can't compare to this 5-star cuisine you are eating now, so please don't say such things.
Didn't I tell you to learn how to take a compliment?
I'm sorry, I'm just, not used to people complimenting me.
That's fair. Lunch continues as we converse over a few different things. Once you get to know her, Yuji isn't so hard to talk with, though she still gets bashful at compliments. Before long, I notice that we've stayed into the second game. I think we're missing the second game, Yuji. Not that I mind. Talking here with you is more enjoyable than watching football.
Let's head back then, so we don't miss April 25's game.
Finishing up, we head back to the car and go back to the stadium. We get there just as the second half starts. Not that it matters. Pyongyang Sports Club is already up 6-0 by the time we find our seats again. Damn. With such a lopsided score, the refs seem to have swallowed their whistles, and the game goes by faster with barely any stoppage time. In the end, Pyongyang SE beats Rimyong-su 9-0. As the teams leave the field, the PA guy gets on the horn with information.
Please stay seated. In 10 minutes we will have a performance by the #1 Korean idol, Park Ri-byul. Really? They managed to get her on the schedule for this. This is wonderful.
Is she that good? I've never heard of her.
Her songs are all over True Korea, though we haven't really exposed her music to the West yet. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before she tops your musical videographic televisions. Videographic?
Yeah.
Videographic?
Yeah, you could not have fucked that up more. I don't have the heart to tell her how wrong that statement was. Beyond the fact that the channel hasn't shown music videos since the 1990s, that is. Well, I'll look forward to it then. A few minutes later, a makeshift set has been put up and the idol has been brought out. She's cute and decked out in obvious Korean attire, complete with a glorious leader t-shirt. The music hits in, and it's definitely rough. The sound quality is like something off an old phonograph.
Listen to this old phonograph.
And when her cue comes, Park Ri-byul starts singing. 99 Soviet balloons floating in the Korean sky.
Jesus. Another splendid hit song penned by the glorious leader.
This song is basically as old as The Guy. I mean, this is a huge hit, in Germany. 1983. What, did he write it as a baby in German? Oh god, the singer is even wearing the same jacket from the original music video.
I don't know why you keep doubting Glorious Leader's songwriting ability. There's no way he'd borrow a song from the West from her idols.
Well, she's a pretty singer, and I guess they say copying is the biggest form of flattery. Although I wouldn't exactly call this rendition flattering. If they could update the sound equipment she might sell in the States.
I suppose a goodwill tour by her would be good for the world. It might brighten the spirits of others to see the top Korean idol perform.
I just nod and smile. I don't think she actually knows that the rest of the world has been leaving Korea behind. For decades, it appears from the look of their pop idol. Park Hyuk performs 3 more songs, all covers of popular 80s songs, before finishing her set. To her credit, she does have the audience eating from the palm of her hand. Although half these people look hungry enough to eat from my hand too, or just eat my hand if Yoonji wasn't here. When she bows, I feel like you hear the crowd cheering in earnest for the first time. Time for the main event then. You said this was friendly, right?
Yes, April 25 is hosting Urchim FC from Mongolia in a friendship game. I don't know the level of the competition, but April 25 is a premier rated team, so what's your bet?
After my last crushing defeat, maybe we should just enjoy watching this.
Fair enough.
Looks like the first match of the day was the best of the lot. April 25 is clearly the better team on the field, scoring 3 goals in the first 10. God damn.
God damn.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yes.
By halftime, it's 5-1, and April 25 has already sent in substitutions to lessen the damage. Guess this match is pretty much settled.
Yes, but I'd like to stay and watch it until the end. I don't get to see too many football matches with my work in the military. It's really nice to get out, and I've had a nice time with you.
Hey, I've had fun too. So sure, let's stay and finish watching the curb stomp. Yeah. The second half seems to fly by as April 25 decimates the Mongolian visitors. Once the score settles at 8-2 for the final, we walk back to the car. It's starting to get dark, and Yuji yawns as we sit down to go home.
Yeah, Bobby yawns too.
Yeah. Feeling tired?
Doot 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 doot
Yeah.
doot doot. A little. You wouldn't mind if I took a nap, would you?
Not at all. A few minutes later, and she's nodded off. A few more minutes later, and she's nuzzled her sleeping head on my shoulder. On one hand, it's nice. On the other, she started drooling. I could have a worse day. Feel my eyelids getting heavy as well. Dot 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 dot. After it feels like no more than a minute, I'm snapped awake as the driver slams on the brakes.
We have arrived home, American Pig Dog.
I nod and gently nudge Yoonji. Hey, Sleeping Beauty. We're back.
Thanks for letting me nap. I should be able to get dinner today.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't know why you're watching this, you guys.
It's so dumb. Who cares? It's a great thing. It's been about an hour since we arrived from our first date expedition in Korea. Yoonji insisted on cooking dinner for everyone, and Jung is in her room, writing in her diary. I'm sprawled out on the floor, just staring at the ceiling. It's gray. Looks like the roof may have a leak in the top, as I think there's some mold damage. To be honest, I'm a bit bored. I'd heard that Korea had a thriving nightlife scene. Apparently it's all in Seoul, what Jung Yoonji called the occupied area of their country. It appears my friends are from the northern half of the peninsula. And Pyongyang is anything but a nightlife paradise. Quite the opposite. There's pretty much what amounts to a curfew law here, so instead of knocking back a few of the ladies, I'm staring at the ceiling. Sighing, I figure I'll go say hi to Jung and make my way to Yoonji's room, where I knock on the door. Hi, Jung. How goes the writing?
Not so bad. Just trying to keep track of your trip so I can reflect on it for years to come.
Want to call it here?
Sure.
Because we had our first date thing. It's been about an hour.
Yes.
So, long. And then this seems like a good little stopping point.
Okay, that's cool.
So, Save. Save. Yes. Okay. So, good save.
Yes.
Finally got to, go on a date with Yoonji, which is nice. I like her a lot.
Yes.
And, yeah.
So long as she's not speaking English, I'm fine with her.
You mean English?
Yes, that is exactly what I meant.
I got to sing a Korean version of 99 Luftballons,
Yes.
which was interesting. Trying to make that fit to a tune that I kind of badly remember in my head.
99 Soviet balloons.
I like this game. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Other than the controls. The controls are janky.
Yeah, don't use a controller.
Yeah, it's there, but don't.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the clicking because the mouse is like right underneath the microphone, but
Yeah,
what else?
we'll deal with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. So let's go ahead and do some shoutouts.
Cool.
Let's see. I'm gonna do a shout out to a channel that I've known about for a while, but only recently started watching. I thought his presentation was always a bit odd, but it's gotten better. Scholagladiatoria. He's in the same vein as like Scholagram and Lindy Beige, where he talks about historical weaponry and fighting. He's more on the practical side. He's actually like a fencing instructor and stuff like that, and a HEMA kind of person. So he knows a lot. He knows a lot about antique swords, especially the European sort of area, which is not my expertise. I'm more of the Asiatics. So it's interesting to see somebody else have knowledge. And he does a lot of videos about it. So yeah.
Alright.
I really like him. And he teams up a lot with like Lindy Beige to do stuff and that. And so I dig it.
Right. As for me, I'm just going to do a shout out to the developers, which is DEVGRU-P. I don't know if it's supposed to be pronounced just Dev Group or not. Don't really know a lot about them. They made this game. They're making the My Führer is My Girlfriend or something.
Yeah. Which is going to be great.
We're not going to touch that one.
I'm going to touch that one.
Off the channel.
Off the channel.
Yeah, I just want to do a shout out to them. The art's really good in this game, so I at the very least have to give them that.
Yeah. It's a very simple game.
Yeah. I mean, I understand how games like this work.
Yeah.
So long as it don't take that hard left turn that I had last time I played one of these.
Yeah. I mean, it might. My understanding is that somewhere in this game there's an option to make it take that hard left turn.
I would rather it didn't.
Okay.
I would very much rather it didn't.
But yeah, I love that they just have blatantly ripped off Go-Go Nippon. And I like it. I like it a lot. I'm glad to support it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we will catch you guys next time.
Thanks so much, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye. Maybe the next episode will be shorter.
Maybe.
Maybe.